Hello, friends. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Michelle Fontin, and I'm the author of Twin Flame Romance, The Journey to Unconditional Love. And guess what? My new upcoming book, Twin Flame Union, 7 Keys to a Healthy Twin Flame Journey, is now available for pre-order until August 5th, the release date. I'll put that link below, but I'm super excited for the release of this new book. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for subscribing below. Click on the bell, scroll up to all for all notifications. And thank you for giving the video a thumbs up. I do readings, 30, 60, and 90-minute readings, twin flame romance, general readings, life path and purpose. You can book that at my website, michellefondinauthor.com. And don't forget to download the free Twin Flames affirmation meditation. The link is below. Welcome to the Divine Masculine Twin Flame Tarot reading. This is messages for Divine Masculine and messages from Divine Masculine to their Divine Feminine. This reading is timeless, and we are going to say a blessing over the cards. Dear God, Jesus, Holy Spirit, Mother Mary, Archangels, Angels of God, Divine Masculines, Guardian Angels, let this reading be the highest light and love of God the Father. Let it bring light, love, and truth to everyone involved. Archangel Michael, please stand guard, casting away any lower energies with your sword of light. Romance angels, twin flame angels, please help twin flames around the world understand what they need to know to learn and to grow. Okay, so we are going to start with a tarot card, which is going to represent where Divine Masculine is at exactly as you find this video. What is in their headspace? What is in their heart space? Where are they at? We've got the 5 of Cups. Oh my goodness, Divine Masculines are needing to get rid of this energy. This is emotional insecurity. Emotional insecurity, 5 of Cups. Emotional insecurity. All right, let's decode emotional insecurity. This is also called the crying over spilt milk card for Divine Masculine. It's when something has happened to you in your past and you can't let it go. There's some emotional wounds, there's some emotional things that are happening. And the one my eyes were drawn to in the picture were the cracks in the earth. Like, that is what my eyes were drawn to. And the words I'm hearing from Divine Masculine is, I am broken. I'm broken from these things in my past. I'm broken because of what happened in my past. And there are still cracks in my foundation, my emotional foundation, and those cracks are not healed yet. So what I'm hearing is that even though Divine Masculine has awakened, for most of them, right? Everyone's on a different time trajectory, but for most of them, they have awakened, and there are several stages to awakening. Awakening is not a straight linear way of going. It's kind of like this crooked, multi-dimensional path that's very messy and sticky. And as they're entering into more awakening, what's happening is more of these ugly emotions are creeping up on them. And as these negative emotions are creeping up on them, they're noticing more. They're noticing the brokenness. They're noticing how they're not yet completely healed. Now, here's the thing, Divine Masculines, and we're going to qualify this with some romance cards. But here's the thing, Divine Masculines. If this is you, it's your job to heal that. You're never going to heal another person. You're never going to go back in time and make those things not happen. It's never going to happen. You're never going to make it happen. So it's your responsibility to heal your emotions, to fill the cracks in your own foundation. Because if you're still wallowing in those negative feelings from your past, and I am seeing with these cracks that it is deep in your past. It's not even like last week or last month or last year. This is deep in your past. You wallowing in these negative emotions have consumed your life. And that is on you, Divine Masculine. That is not on the other person or people in your past. That's on you. So you are the only one that can fix it. So let's go ahead and get 3 qualifying cards, please. And thank you for Divine Masculines. Yeah, oh my God. Like, you can't make this stuff up, Twin Flame. Wounded. Oh my God. Really? Wounded. So I'm drawn to the picture of the Band-Aids. The thing is they in the past, Divine Masculine in the past, has covered up those deep wounds with Band-Aids. Just a Band-Aid fix, just a little Band-Aid. I'm gonna give you guys a story. The other day, I was cutting my son's hair and I cut my finger deeply with the scissors. And I didn't think I needed stitching because it looked like a very superficial cut, but it was actually quite deep because the bleeding wouldn't stop. And over 3 days, the bleeding wouldn't stop. And I had to put Band-Aid after Band-Aid after Band-Aid because, you know, it's your finger. The Band-Aids get wet. They get slippery if you put some antibacterial cream on that. And no matter how many Band-Aids I put on the wound, the bleeding wouldn't stop. So finally, over time, I really had to take better care of the wound. I had to wrap it in extra gauze, and I even put like tape around it to put a lot of compression on the wound because I knew that deeper healing was required. Band-Aids were just not gonna do it. So I see that they've still got this deep emotional pain, but they hadn't moved through it in a real way. And instead they just put Band-Aids all over it. And so that's why in this next phase of their spiritual awakening, that's why all these old wounds are coming to the surface. So DM, can you tell us more about this 5 of Cups energy for you on your twin flame journey? Man cave, yeah. So withdrawing to look at the wounds, withdrawing to lick their wounds, withdrawing to lick their wounds. I can't even tell you how many times there's wounds on this card and there's wounds on the man cave card. Okay, DM, can you please tell us more about your 5 of Cups energy? Please and thank you. Insecure. Oh my goodness. Okay. Anxious, low self-esteem, poor self-image, nervous, not feeling good enough, and mind games. Now, I just believe this insecurity, if anything, for what it's worth, I'm seeing this insecurity is not a personality flaw per se. I really feel DM is much stronger than this. The insecurity is coming from the wounded past. Somebody hurt me, somebody cheated on me, somebody abused me, somebody did this to me. Somebody said they would marry me and be with me forever, and then they just up and left. And now I am wounded, I'm wounded, I'm wounded, and they just cannot fix it because they're so insecure because of what happened. But in order, DM, to fix it, you have to get out of your insecurities and understand that this person or these people did not do this to you. These people did this for you. You need to know that, Divine Masculine. Because, for example, if that person cheated on you in your past, can you imagine what would have happened had you married that person? You would have been married to a cheater. Let's say you didn't find out. You found out 10 years into your marriage. That would have wounded you much deeper. Okay? Let's just say you were married for 10 years to that person and they did cheat on you. They're doing it for you so you could get out of that marriage. So you need to turn it around and say, like, all these things that happened to me, it wasn't to me. These things happened for me. These things happened for me. That person was a jerk for me, not to me, but for me. And when you turn that around, you're going to be able to move on because it's time. It is so time to move on, Divine Masculine, because with that Five of Cups energy, the Five of Cups energy shows up to say, if you haven't gotten over these deep emotional wounds, that's on you. That's the universe telling you, that's on you. That's not on God, it's not on other people, that is on you. So let's see. DM, what do you have to say to your DF, please? Please tell me how you are feeling. It's driving me crazy not knowing. Yeah, you know what? That's the insecure feeling coming out. When they're feeling deeply wounded, they get deeply insecure. As they're getting deeply insecure, they're like uncertain about this twin flame connection and what their twin flame divine feminine might be thinking about them, feeling about them. So DM, what is your message to DF, please? I'm coming to get you and make you mine. Yeah, so as soon as they have this switch, they need to have the switch first of, I can fill in those cracks myself. I can fill in those cracks in my foundation myself. So DM, what is your message to your DF? I don't know why, but I feel so self-conscious around you. Again, that's the insecurity. Okay, that is the insecurity. Because part of it is that in their past relationship, or relationships plural, they had given themselves over to this other person completely. And they had been very vulnerable and open. And then when this person hurt them, cheated on them, left them, abandoned them, whatever, they were left feeling very raw. And so when it comes to the twin flame connection, the divine feminine, they're afraid because they feel that vulnerable. So DM, what is your message to your DF, please? You've got to keep living your life. I hate to think you missed out because you were waiting for me. If you have not yet viewed the twin flame union energies that I posted on Monday of July 25th, 2022, I'm going to put a link here because there was a message for you, divine feminines, to that exact theme. Okay, here we go. We've got DM to DF. I don't know why, but I've always based my self-worth on what you think of me. Yeah, and that's the insecure piece. It really goes hand in hand with this piece. They really, really want divine feminine to love and accept them for who they are. To love and accept them for who they are. Not for who you want them to be, but for who they actually are. So DM, what is your message to your DF? Can't we start all over again? Yeah, and I do believe that I'm coming to get you to make me mine. I want to start over again. As they're sitting in their man cave, licking their wounds, they are contemplating all of these things. They are contemplating all of these things, but they need to get the real healing and not the Band-Aid fix first in order to be able to come forward to the divine feminines and say, hey, I was so hurt from my past. I let it eat me up inside for decades, for years, for 5 years, for 2 years, for 3 years, however long it was. I let it eat me up inside. And I feel so disappointed in myself that I wasted so much of my life being consumed by these feelings. But I realized that I am the only one who can heal those feelings, that I can't go back in time and I can't fix what was broken. I have to fix me. But now that I know how to fix me, I want to start this over with my divine feminine because I want to make things good and come about relationships in a new light, a different light, where everybody takes responsibility for their own emotions. And I think when divine masculine has the braveness, the courage to come forward and say those things, then it will help them feel less insecure. They will feel more secure because they're better able to articulate their feelings. So I hope this was helpful, Twin Flame. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for subscribing to my channel below. Click on that bell, scroll up to all for all notifications. And thank you for giving the video a thumbs up. Thank you for sharing this video with other Twin Flames. And thank you so much for your support of my YouTube channel. You can buy a book or 2 or 3. You can join a boot camp or a meditation course. You can also join my group coaching. The link is below. And I will see you in the next video.